I fear that Hamza is losing it. I feel like in a lot of his recent videos, he's been using these fear-mongering and almost deceptive type titles, and then just kind of seems like he's been going on a weird tangent. So his video from today, Tuesday, August 9th, the title was, "They will try to get me killed," or something similar to that. And basically he's been on this whole rant recently about social media and how you should go and delete your Instagram and delete all your social media. And there are these evil companies that are trying to take down young men. And I'm not trying to make Hamza out to be a bad guy. I think he's actually pretty good. I've watched a lot of his old videos. A lot of his older stuff is in my watch later category of YouTube. But in a lot of his newer videos, he's been trying to say this whole thing that all social media companies are bad and they're trying to use you. And what I feel like is what happened is that he got his Instagram deleted. And since he's the leader of this huge following of this cult, that's what he likes to call it, he's having his followers go and mass delete their Instagrams, blindly following him just because he got his Instagram deleted and he doesn't want to feel left out on certain things. I guarantee if his Instagram hadn't got deleted, he wouldn't be on this whole new tangent wave of, oh, social media is so bad. He's always preached against it, but he's never been this adamant about, oh, delete your social media right now. I think it's because he got kicked out of that party. Of course, he could make another IG, but since his main IG got deleted, he went on this whole new tangent of like, oh no, Instagram's bad, and here's why you should delete yours as well. So with the whole thing though of today of him saying that social media companies are gonna try to get him killed and stuff, I honestly didn't watch the video. That's what I'm basing what he's probably talking about in the video off the title. Even Hamza himself said you shouldn't watch his videos for forever. Take it and use what you need from them, and then go off and learn those life lessons and go and experience and do those things yourself, which I'm a big believer of myself. So I don't really watch Hamza's videos anymore, but especially since he's using these big titles of, oh, this is our war, this is our generation's war. It's another title of another recent video of his talking about the war against social media. I'm quite frankly a bit surprised because when he was in Thailand recently, Hamza was talking about taking on video games and that should be his new remedy to helping young men. But now he's going on the social media tangent, which is very different. In the 48 Laws of Power, when they talk about charlatans and how to amass brand followings around you, they always talk about that you need to have some great sinister opposition that basically is opposing and keeping people down, and you have to make it seem like, oh, this is the thing that's trying to oppress us and we all should rally together to take it down. I don't know how many of you were around for the whole GME, AMC, GameStop stock era days, beginning of 2021, when people were talking about diamond hands and there's these big corporations that are doing people wrong and we need to all hold, we need to buy AMC stock, we need to buy GME, we need to short the stock, hold diamond hands, basically trying to lead people on, saying that there's these big evil corporations and we need to finally take a stand against them. But in reality, the people that were putting those together, they weren't even holding the stock. They basically got people to do that, got out, got the money, and basically a lot of people were stuck with the stock and they took a loss, something I learned from personal experience. When it was time for me to sell, I sold at a loss. So this is kind of what Hamza is doing with saying all these social media corporations, they're also evil. I don't think social media is necessarily a good thing per se. I think there's a healthy way to approach social media, and I'm gonna make another video on my personal social media use. So all in all, I really do want the best for Hamza, but this current route that he's following seems a little bit dark. And he even encourages making videos about him, so I had to make a video like this saying that I think Hamza's using a lot of fear-mongering techniques for the younger generation, and even a bit of deception in a way. Another point is that Hamza actually used social media to his advantage when he was coming up. A lot of his earlier videos, they actually got their main original traction from Hamza being in Reddit and promoting his videos on there. So the fact that he has used social media to get to the point and build the platform that he's at now, and is almost trying to burn the bridge saying, oh no, don't use social media, is a bit, it's just deceptive to me in my opinion. Why would you try to burn that bridge to help you get to the place where you are now? It doesn't really make sense to me.